Welcome to Intro to the Humanities. For this week, you have a number of things I have up on your Blackboard page for week one. You have your readings. I'm asking you to read from your textbook, Literature of Adventures in Human Spirit, chapters 1 and 2. And I'm also asking you to read the Epic of Gilgamesh, tablet 1. Now, aside from those readings, I have a PowerPoint. I have two PowerPoints up, one on chapter 1 and one PowerPoint on chapter 2. I will have 3 discussion boards, one on one on an introduction of yourself, just telling me who you are, tell me your name, your major, something interesting about you, and I'm asking you to define what you believe the humanities are and why we should study them. And then I have a discussion geared towards chapter 1 and a discussion geared towards chapter 2. Both of those discussions I'm going to ask you to respond to a classmate's discussion. So you're actually going to post 2 responses. As far as the length, that doesn't matter. Just as long as you post something meaningful, you will get your points. Then there's going to be 2 discussion journals. One journal, I'm going to ask you to pick a piece of work and find 3 different representations. So, for example, you could pick Romeo and Juliet and find me 3 different representations of that. For example, a painting that shows Romeo and Juliet, the opera, the ballet. Those are 3 different versions. Or you can look at the musical theater. West Side Story is a different version of Romeo and Juliet. I have an example of 2 different versions of Wagner's Ring Cycle opera, both the Metropolitan Opera House's version, and which is a more traditional look to the Ride of the Valkyries. And then I have a Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes version called What's Opera Doc. And that's, again, a version of Wagner's Ring Cycle with Bugs Bunny as Broomhilda. So I want you to look at one piece represented in 3 different forms. And it really is up to you. If you can't think of anything, drop me a note and I'll give you some suggestions. Let's see. And then you're going to have a journal geared towards chapter 2 about the ancient world. And you'll have a quiz, just one quiz, that will cover both chapters. And this is the way it pretty much will go each week. There'll be at least 1 or 2 discussions focusing on that week's reading, 1 or 2 journals, and then your any other assignment I might have, and 1 quiz. Alright, so if you have any questions about the material, please drop me a note. We will be using MLA format simply because this is a humanities-based course, and that is the humanities type of citation format. I will have some information about citations as we get closer. Later on in the semester, you will have a project which will be in the form of a PowerPoint, and you will have a paper to do, as well as your journals and your quizzes. Alright, so if you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to drop me a line, and good luck this semester. There will be another video up that will cover the materials in the readings, and at least 1 more PowerPoint. Alright, bye.